ParlayHelp.com. How is everybody doing? Good. Happy Easter or Passover, whichever holiday that you celebrate. I hope you had a good one. There is new information. Well, yeah, click that blog or bb.parlayhelp.com. I apologize, there was no videos over the weekend. Just couldn't get the new MacBook Air running the way I wanted it to. Which is weird because the Macs usually work. The problem I had was printing to the wireless printer in the office where I work at. Now, I usually print this sheet out, which I had my web developer create for me. Obviously, games in green win. Games in red do not, but I get a total and a breakdown. And get to talk about the handicappers. I will try that again this week because I have an extra day of work this week. Because my boss would like to take a day or so off, and I'll be more than happy to oblige there. Do want to talk quickly, in case you don't know that it's going on. We do have a thing called the Premium Plays Challenge on Parlay Help. We are hosting it. Now, this is handled by Mick from Top Shelf Chicago. It's obviously too late for other users to get into it, but it's basically premium plays for baseball. You're allowed 10 plays a week, no more than 2 a day, and you can't go crazy and pick a game over a 200 favorite. So if Roy Halladay's pitching at home or CC Sabathia's pitching at home and it's minus 320, well, these guys can't touch that game. But there's some pretty interesting numbers. Now, Top Shelf Chicago had himself, Mick from Top Shelf Chicago, had himself a good week. He went 4-1 and hit for 81%. Rocky Sheraton, the Primetime Sports Advisors, went 5-2, hitting for over 71%. And Full-Time Sports went 5-4, hitting for 55%. It's a good week. But the key numbers are, how are they doing in this challenge? I mean, because this is the premium plays. Well, Rocky Sheraton right now, who is a Parlay Help member as well as part of the Premium Plays Challenge, went so far in the challenge since opening day, he's 13-4, good for 76%. Mick from Top Shelf Chicago is 10-6, good for 62%. And Sports Chat Place is 13-10, good for 56%. Rocky has a $1,068 bankroll with that record. Mick from Top Shelf Chicago has a 10-6 record, which I said, good for $349. And Sports Chat Place has a $137 bankroll. Now, the numbers may seem a little different than Parlay Help, but here's why they're slightly different. Well, for one, they can only bet a unit a day. So they can, at max, they can bet 200 to win 100, or if they like a dog, they can bet 100 to win 150. You get it, but it's only one unit. So if you break that down, those numbers can be very, very impressive. There are some specials going on for the Parlay Help handicappers. Don't want to take anything away from them. The NFL betting system, well, they've been doing just phenomenal lately, to be quite honest with you guys. And, well, they got a $50 off their monthly package, so you should definitely check them out. And, well, they only played 2 games last week, but they did go 2-0. That's pretty darn good, isn't it? And, well, Rocky Sheraton at Primetime Sports Advisors has a special going on. He's got 40% off of any package that he has right now. Now, I do want to take a second and talk to you about my friends from Free Sports Wagering. They helped me bring this video to you. And you know you watched the video. The website hits between the challenge and baseball, I'm shocked. Our hits have never been higher. It's actually a really cool thing. Well, it's a free sports wagering site. So you never bet on sports before and you want to give it a try? Well, you can do it if you're an expert and you think you can hit, say, 25 games in a row. They'll give you $1,000 and it doesn't cost you a nickel. How about 35 games in a row? You can win $5,000. If you're really, really good, that would be 45 games in a row. And they'll give you $10,000. Now all you have to do is go over to freesportswagering.com, create a username and a password. They're not going to spam you or sell your email address. You get some free cash. They get it from their advertisers. And you use the code ParlayHelp. They're going to give you not 1, 2, or 3 times what they normally give users. You say ParlayHelp, they're going to give you $250 in cash to bet on the games. Check out my friends, from freesportswagering.com. Who did what during the week? Well, we went over the NFL betting system. Basher, haven't talked about him in quite some time. Good to see him back playing baseball. He usually thrives a little bit this time of year. Well, 22-5, hitting for 81%. And his bankroll right now would be at $6,650. So it looks like the Basher is getting back into bashing mode in baseball, which is nice to see. He goes on these runs. He's been with me for almost 3 years. There's times during baseball season he goes 16, 17. We saw it one time, and everybody was like, oh, my God, something's wrong. 22 games in a row. Pretty nice week. Pretty darn nice week. TheSportsmanOnline.com ends up 7-5 on the week, good for 58%. And we cannot take anything away from your best pick, who goes 12-9 on the week, good for 57%. As I said, the Basher is leading the way in the bankroll, good for $16,000. Picks and predictions is up there. Now, this is a lot of games, but they're picking the right sides. 35-32, good for $7,828. And the 2011 Pro Sports Investment, 25-23, but again, good for $2,305. All the charts, all the plays are underneath me. Like I said, I hope you had a great weekend. Great holiday weekend, I should say. Boy, what a weekend for the Philadelphia sports, huh? Elimination games all over the place. Sixers managed to stay alive. They'll probably be done Wednesday. Who knows what's going to happen? Game 7 for the Flyers is Tuesday. And the Phillies set records that I've never even heard of before. First team since 1913 to pitch 5 shutouts in the first 19 games of a season. And they sweep the San Diego Padres. Well, good luck betting on the sports on Monday. Mondays have always been a little bit tricky. We will see what happens. Hope you had a great holiday weekend. I will see you at some point Monday, Tuesday morning-ish in there. Make sure you're checking out the videos. Make sure you check out freesportswagering.com. And it's pretty cool. Hits are really up on the site. Very nice to see we are growing very quickly. The Internet's #1 sports monitor. PartyHelp.com.